Hello my dear students of class 5, welcome to the last video of Social Studies. Today we will be doing the last chapter, that is chapter 18, the government. We will be learning different levels of government, the central government and state government. India became an independent country on 15 August 1947 and a republic on 26 January 1950. Today, India is a union of 28 states and 8 union territories. The total population is more than 120 crores. It is difficult to govern such a big country by a single government, so the Indian government works at different levels. Different levels of government in India. In India, the government works at 3 levels. Number 1, union or central government to govern the entire country. Number 2, state government for each state. Number 3, local government for the local rural and urban areas. The powers are distributed among these 3 levels of the government to easily manage the administration of the country. Union government. The main responsibility of the union government or the central government is making laws for the country and seeing that they are implemented. The main law-making body of the country is the parliament. It has 3 wings, the President of India, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha or House of the People is the lower house of the Parliament of India. Members of Lok Sabha are elected by direct election. Each Lok Sabha is formed for a 5-year term. Any Indian who is more than 25 years of age can take part in the elections for the Lok Sabha. The elections are conducted by the Election Commission of India. The maximum strength of the Lok Sabha is 552. At present, the Lok Sabha has 545 members. Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha or the Council of States is the upper house of the parliament. The members of the Rajya Sabha are not elected directly by the people of India. Instead, they are elected by the members of the state legislative assemblies for a period of 6 years. The Rajya Sabha is presided over by the Vice President of India. It has a maximum strength of 250 members, of which 238 are elected and 12 are nominated by the President. 1/3 of the members retire after every 2 years, so Rajya Sabha is a permanent house unlike the Lok Sabha. The President of India. The President of India is the head of state of the Republic of India. He is elected for 5-year term and eligible for re-election. There is no direct election for the Indian President. The members of the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha and the state assemblies can elect the President of India. The minimum age to become the President of India is 35 years. The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister is the head of the government and all powers rest in his or her hands. The Prime Minister is helped in the discharge of his or her functions by a special chosen group of ministers. These ministers look after separate departments of the government such as defense, health, agriculture, industry and finance. The Prime Minister and these ministers make up the Council of Ministers. The Judiciary. The highest judicial body of India is the Supreme Court of India. It is located in New Delhi. The judges of the Supreme Court are appointed by the President of India. The judgment of the Supreme Court is final in all legal cases. The High Court is the highest judicial body in the state. At present, there are 25 High Courts in India, 3 having charge over more than 1 state. Amongst the Union territories, Delhi has a High Court of its own. Every district in the state has district courts and lower courts in other towns and cities. The state government. Every state in India has a legislative assembly which make the laws for the state. Their members are directly elected by the people of the state for 5 years. Every person who is more than 18 years of age and is the resident of a state has the right to elect the members of the state legislative assembly. He is also called MLA. The head of the state government is the chief minister. The chief minister chooses his council of ministers to help him run the government. The head of each state is the governor. He or she is appointed by the President of India.